Welcome back to Unstoppable, the elite mind and body podcast for men. I'm your host, Taj Howell. Welcome back. Guys, I just want to say something. This is episode 58 right now of Unstoppable. If you're here with me right now and you've been watching this from the start for the last 6 months, we have quite literally been posting some of the best mindset content, in my opinion, on the internet. Okay, drop some hearts right now if you're watching this live and you're excited about today's episode. We're going to be discussing the fact that the work is the way out of every situation. Okay, the work is the way out of every single situation. Okay, regardless of what your situation is, regardless of if you're having troubles with your career, regardless if you're having troubles with your health, regardless if you're having troubles with your relationships, regardless if you're having troubles with your sales or your production, regardless of what your challenges are or your situations are, the work is the way out of whatever situation you're facing. Okay. The work is the way out. So here's what I want to do. I want to define what work is. Okay. Work can be categorized in a few different areas. The first way that you could do work is on yourself personally. Okay. Your self-image, the way you see yourself, your identity, the type of person that you want to be versus the type of person that you are now. There's internal work that we can be doing on a daily basis to make sure that the person that we see in the mirror is the person that we want to see in the mirror. And I don't just mean physically. What I mean is, who do we think we are? What is our identity? What are our core values? How do we look? How do we act? How do we speak? What do people think of us when they originally see us walking out into a room, right? What is our self-image? What is our self-worth? That's personal work. The other type of work that you can do is on your mindset. Okay. So an example of mindset work is with your discipline, right? Disciplining yourself to get up at the same time each day, disciplining yourself to read a book every single day, disciplining yourself to work out every single day, disciplining yourself to make sure that every single day you're eating according to a specific style of eating so that you can get the type of result that you want, right? Another piece of mindset work that you can do is with your willpower, right? Having alcohol in the house, but not drinking it, right? Having donuts around, but not eating them, right? Having your Xbox plugged into your TV, but not playing it, right? Having social media on your phone, but not scrolling it every time you get bored, right? Willpower is insanely important. That's another bit of mindset work that you can do. Another piece of mindset work is your motivation. And here's the thing, I would not recommend any person in the planet focus on motivation because motivation is fleeting. Motivation is one of those things that comes as a feeling and then leaves just as fast as any other feeling that you're feeling. Okay. Motivation is the worst possible thing to rely on if you want to be a person who's successful in any single area. Okay. So we don't want to focus on that one too much. The other area of work that we can focus on is your career, obviously, right? And the fact of the matter is when we are working on our career, the most important thing is the action that we're taking. Okay. And it's of the utmost importance that the actions that we're taking are the right actions that actually are going to lead us to where we want to get to. Because here's the thing, you could have the best business plan in the world. You could have the best business idea in the world. You could be the best coach in the world, the best salesperson in the world, the best entrepreneur in the world. But if you don't do the right actions on a daily basis and you're not consistently doing the right things, it won't matter. Because you have no ability to attract clients. You have no ability to create sales. You have no ability to create revenue in your business. You've got to be taking the right actions. That's another area of work that we can work on. Another area of work is your sales skills. Another area of work is studying to make sure that you have the skill set that you need in order to get the results that you want to get with your career or with your business. Okay. The other area of work that I want to talk about is your fitness. Okay. So your workouts, your physicality, right? Your eating, fighting, your sports, surfing, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do in order to get and stay in shape. And I always recommend doing something physically that you love. It should not be something that you fucking hate doing. Like, for example, I would never go run because I hate that shit and I just don't want to do it. I would rather fight. I would rather surf. I would rather work out in the gym, throw some heavy shit around. I'm just not a runner. I'm not going to do it. Okay. Another area of work that you can work on is your relationships. Right? And your relationships, usually that focuses on internal work in yourself, battling past demons, battling past conditioning that is coming up with you in childhood and bleeding into your relationships or having deep conversations with whatever person that you're working on your relationship with, whether it's a parent, a spouse, a family member, a kid, a friend, a colleague, whatever it is. So here's the fact of the matter. We just defined work in like 20 different areas. Okay. What I'm saying in this video and what I'm saying on this podcast right now is that the work is the way out of every single situation. Working on yourself, working on your personal, working on your mindset, working on your career, working on your fitness, working on your relationships, doing the internal work that it takes to make you a person of value and make you a person who values themselves and respects themselves is the most important thing that you can do to get out of any situation. Okay. The work is always the way. The worst thing that you could do in any sort of area of your life that you're experiencing negativity in is to stop working, is to stop working out, is to let yourself go, is to stop waking up at a certain time, is to play too many video games, eat too much junk food, watch too much porn, mess around too much on the internet, not do what you're supposed to do. The work is the way out of every single situation that you're faced with. And I want you guys to embrace the fact that for the rest of your life, your goal is to work harder than the day before. Okay. If you're a man watching this right now, you need to understand that in life, every single person, every single other man is competing against you to get the shit you want. Okay. I've said this before in many videos. There's people out there competing to get the same clients as you. There's people out there competing to get the same money as you. There's people out there competing for your business. There's people out there competing to get fitter than you. There's people out there training to fight better than you that could whoop your ass. There's people out there that are training, or not even training, that are doing better than you in all areas. Life is one massive competition. We have to be working in the areas that we need to be working in order to build ourselves into the men that we need to be in order to attract the life that we want. That's it. That's how it works, period. That's how it works for men. Now, work in one area does not always relate to work in others. But the one area of life that any of you can work hard in, that's going to elevate your personal, elevate your mindset, elevate your career, elevate your fitness, elevate your relationships, elevate anything in your life that you're trying to elevate, is your fitness. Okay? You're depressed? Work out. You're anxious? Work out. You're happy? Work out. You're angry? Work out. You're grateful? Work out. You're blessed? Work out. You're broke? Work out. You're rich? Work out. It doesn't matter where you are in life. The answer is work. The answer is working out. The answer is putting yourself through intense workouts that make you feel like you've accomplished something so that the rest of your day and the rest of your life feels easier. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Every single thing in life is perspective, right? If I wake up in the morning and I sleep in and I eat a donut and then I start my work day, right? Work's going to feel like fucking work. Work is going to feel like fucking work. It's going to feel super hard. It's going to feel like I don't want to do this. I'm going to feel demotivated every single day because all I did was start my day with a donut and a little bit extra rest on my comfy ass pillow. But if I wake up before the sun, I do a morning routine, I drink a bunch of water, and I get in the gym, and then I go to the boxing gym, and I break myself down harder than I broke myself down yesterday, and I'm training harder and sweating more, and I'm releasing more endorphins, and I'm pushing myself harder than I've ever fucking pushed myself on a daily basis, and I do that every single day, then every single one of my work days feels like cake, feels like gravy. Doing the calls that you got to do, doing the meetings that you got to do, writing the business plans you got to write, doing the sales that you have to do, right? Any area of your life that you're working on is benefited by putting in the work. And so what I want to do is I want to challenge you guys today. I want to challenge you guys because this is Unstoppable, the Elite Mind and Body podcast for men. This is not weak ass shit. This is not a podcast called, hey, you know what? Let's just all sing Kumbaya and eat lollipops and hope for the best. This is called Unstoppable. The men who are listening to this podcast right now need to be told that the best version of you is the version of you who works out every single day, breaks himself down, and pushes his limits so that he can evolve and grow into a better, stronger, more elite version of himself. And so I want to challenge you today. If you haven't worked out, go work out. If you weren't planning on working out this week, make a fucking plan. If you do not know how to get in the best shape of your life, head to my Instagram right now, Taj_Howell, and send me a message with the word shape. Shape. Literally just write the word shape. Send it to me. And what I'll do is I'll send you over some information on how you can get a week for free, a month for free, whatever it is that you need, so that I can truly help you reach your goals, because I want to see all of you guys succeed. I want to see all of you guys win. We had a question come in. Am I Canadian? Yes, I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian Jamaican. Jamaica man and Canadian. All right, guys. I love you all so much. We're going to be doing the podcast 3 days per week. We're going back to regular programming. I finally got my new podcast studio set up. As you guys can see, it's looking pretty crispy. It's looking pretty fresh. So we're going to see you guys on here tomorrow for episode 59. Stay tuned. Stay alpha. Stay elite. Work your asses off. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.